Negative thoughts is a normal human experience. But most of the time we try and block these things. We try to stop them. We try to have positive thoughts all the time. But that's just not possible. We always going to have those negative thoughts to combat some of the things that we tell ourselves, and also to make us reflect on our belief systems, things we need to work on, and a number of things that we don't even think about when we having these negative thoughts. But sometimes they can be beneficial to us if we know how to reframe these things. It may feel like your mind is working against you. Like, why are you telling me these things? Why does this stuff keep on popping up? Like, no matter how much good you're doing and you're trying to focus on something, these negative thoughts just keep showing up for you. They keep on getting louder. They keep getting stronger and more consistent than the positive ones sometimes. These things showing up more often than the positive ones that are going to feed into you, that's going to encourage you, that's going to help you push through the hard times and get to your goals. Sometimes they're reflections. Sometimes they're confirming some of the negative things you may tell yourself. And I don't know if you can relate to that, because there's times where I have these things in my head where I'm just thinking to myself, but then I have these thoughts that come on to confirm these negative notions that I tell myself. And I just want you to know that you're not alone in that. You're not the only one that had these negative thoughts. Sometimes the most highly successful people that we look up to, the people that are most influential, they have these negative thoughts as well. Understand that these negative thoughts do not define who you are. And most importantly, they aren't your reality. These negative thoughts may seem like they come out of nowhere, but truthfully, they have roots. They've been growing for so long, sometimes for years. Sometimes the trauma you hold on to, the belief systems you hold on to, things that you thought you let go and you moved past, but you really haven't healed from these things and healed from these different occurrences in your life. So these negative thoughts keep coming up. So it's that self-limiting belief sometimes too. We telling ourselves these things that we're not good enough, or we question our own abilities. We question the things that we have in our life. Like, damn, why would I get this? Why is this happening for me? And we not realizing that even though we move past this stage, that we haven't really accepted our own greatness. We haven't really accepted the truth of the things that we don't even want to accept as the truth, because we sometimes attach ourselves to the old beliefs or what others tell us. And then sometimes we compare ourselves to other people, and then it makes us look at ourselves as we're not good enough, or why should I get this? And when you have these types of thought, they come from your subconscious conditioning. We've been programmed since childhood by what we saw, what we heard, what we experienced, the people around us, their behaviors, and we pick up on some of these things. So when we're growing, we say we want to break. So as we're growing into adults, we say that we want to break certain curses. We want to break traditions that kind of stem down in your family. You see your parents' bad behaviors. You see some of the mindsets that they have, and you say, I want to break that curse in my family. So these things have been passed down to you. And messages like that from your environments, your traumas, and even the culture around you, these things all fuel the negative thoughts that we sometimes feel, that we continuously have occur in our minds no matter how far along we move. And then we got that inner critic, that little voice that says, you're not doing enough. You're not good enough. You're not strong enough. You know how you get into that space of, I'm doing good, but I need to do more. You don't give yourself enough credit. But here's the thing, that voice isn't really you. You are not that voice. Don't attach yourself to it. Stop attaching yourself to things that you do not identify with. Things that you don't want to carry with you. Don't attach yourself to it, because it's not true. The only thing that's true is what you tell yourself. And it's usually just a collection of old voices, old beliefs, and they just play on repeat over and over again. And over time, that becomes a habit. And you think it so often, it starts to feel like truth. It begins to be confirmation for you. But just because you think something, it doesn't make it real. The first step to stealing your power back is to recognize the thoughts. Ask yourself, where is this coming from? Is this coming from a real place? Is this coming from a place of being scared? Is this coming from a place of disbelief? Is this voice mine, or is it something that I picked up? Is it something that someone told me, but now it's seeping into my brain and I'm like, hold on, maybe they're right. Is it coming from there? And how often does this come up? Is this a frequent thought that you really need to dig down and find out what's the really root cause of this is? This is coming up a little bit too often in my life, and I don't like it. But I also know that it's not true, but it continues to occur, and it sometimes makes me question myself. Ask yourself these types of questions. And again, no matter what the thoughts are, do not attach yourself to them. Don't give that thought a seat at your table. You control who at your table. You say who's going to sit there. And if you allow that thought to sit, then it's going to bother you. It's going to sit there and look you in your face. And then you're going to believe, like, hold on, it's sitting right here. Maybe it is true. Maybe it is a reality. And it's not. Let's use a metaphor of the weather. We have sunshine. That's when the thoughts are just flowing. Everything is positive. Next thing you know, You got that rain cloud that come in, that dark storm cloud, got the thunder and the lightning. That's your negative thought. It's gonna pass by. But if you acknowledge it, if you attach yourself to it, you're just gonna continue to follow that cloud on its path. As opposed to it just passing over you, you acknowledging it, you understanding that it's there, but it's not permanent. And that's what happens when you attach yourself to these things, you acknowledge them. You continuing to drag yourself with that storm cloud. You continue to follow that thunder, that lightning, that rain, because you're attaching yourself to it. Remember that they're always gonna pass by. You're gonna acknowledge it, but you can't hold on to it because it's gonna continue to drag you along its path. You observe these clouds, you acknowledge them, and you know that they pass. Do the same with your thoughts. Know that it will shine again, that light will be bright on you again. Those things are not permanent. So don't attach yourself to these negative thoughts that you do not identify yourself with. Sometimes these thoughts can be loud and they can be convincing too. They can confirm some things that you maybe thought you let go. But just because they're loud doesn't mean that they're right. The voice that says that you're not good enough, flip it into something else. Say, I'm still learning. And that's a powerful statement. That's a powerful thing because you're saying that there's room for growth. If you say that I can't do something, you're already cutting yourself off. You're cutting yourself off to possibilities. I always mess things up. You doubting yourself. You saying that you're not good enough. But just say that I'm figuring it out and I give myself grace. Give myself room for error because you're human. We're not here to figure it all out. We're not here to have all the answers. But the moment that you stop because of a thought, the moment that you stop because of a negative thought that popped in your head for a moment, you're giving up on yourself. And don't do that. Because once you stop, you're saying that I can't go any further. And that's far from the truth. Replace that self-judgment with self-compassion. Because you're not here to be perfect. You're just here to grow. And growth is messy sometimes, but it's beautiful. Because you look back and you see how far you've come, the things you've overcame, how you grew as an individual, and what you have to deliver now. The story that you have, how you can help others on their journey, how your testimony is going to sound as you continue on your path. And you can help someone that's in that same space. So I want you to think about that as you continue to have these negative thoughts and understand that they're not part of you. Detach from that old story. And if you think about it, a lot of our negative self-talk comes from our old stories. The parts of us that no longer exist, but you're still carrying it with you. Those old stories that we've been telling ourselves for years. It was maybe part of you for so long, but now you're deciding to detach from it. I'm choosing to grow. I'm choosing to evolve. But you still hold on to that old thought. You still hold on to the thing that maybe hunted you for so long. But just because that was a part of your story back then, it doesn't mean that you have to keep living it. It doesn't mean that you have to be part of that now. I don't care what you say. I don't care what others may tell you. It's all about what you choose to do at this next stage. When that thought pops up, try saying this to yourself. I don't subscribe to that anymore. I'm in control of my focus. That's an old story and I choose a new one. Just say these small things. You have to give yourself these types of affirmations to help you reframe your mind, reframe your thinking when these old thoughts come up. Because they will come up. They're normal. They're going to occur. Don't try to dismiss them. Pay attention to them. Acknowledge them. Understand where they're coming from. You get to choose what voice you listen to. You get to shift the narrative. And every time you do, you take your power back. Little by little, every single day. So you must make the choice. When these negative thoughts come into your mind, what are you going to tell yourself? What are you going to accept? How are you going to reverse these thoughts? Because they're going to come into your mind no matter what. No matter what stage you go on in life, you're thinking, oh yeah, I elevated. I'm a much better person. I'm where I want to be financially. I'm where I want to be in my business, as a person, as a family man, family woman, a mother, father, whatever it is. You're still going to have some doubts. You're still going to have that negative self-talk saying that I could be doing better. Or damn, why I didn't do it this way. So just expect these thoughts to come. Don't try to control them. Just acknowledge them, allow them to pass through. But what you don't want to do is sit there. You don't want to sit under that cloud. You don't want to remain under that cloud and continue to follow it, continue to acknowledge it, continue to accept it. Once you have that acceptance, then that's when you continue to have these negative thought patterns. These negative thought patterns that don't serve you, the ones that make you feel depressed, the ones that get you down, give you anxiety. So I'm telling you because I don't want you to sit in it, because I know the greatness that can be unlocked once you learn how to navigate these negative self-talks. Walk away from this episode knowing that you're not broken. Just because you had these negative thoughts, you're human. Everybody had these thoughts. And you had a power to stop letting these thoughts run the show. You have the power to say, you know what? I control my life. I control what I tell myself. I control what's true. Next time that inner critic starts, just take a breath. Once you hear those voices come in, just take a moment, just breathe. Breathe in that fresh air through your nose, out through your mouth. Allow yourself to calm down. Allow your nervous system to just hit that reset button. Observe it, question it, reframe it, and remind yourself, I'm in charge now. I got this. You're not true. You're not about to hunt me. You're not about to make me doubt myself. If this episode spoke to you, make sure that you share it with a friend or family member who you think may benefit from it. Don't forget to leave a rating and review for me if you listen on Apple Podcasts, and give it a thumbs up on YouTube and hit that subscribe button as well. I'm gonna start doing YouTube lives as well so that I can answer your questions live and just continue to build the audience on YouTube itself. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and hit the link down below and subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'll let you know the dates. And we're gonna build a community. We're gonna continue to grow as individuals. We're gonna continue to become better. And I'm just gonna share my experiences and just connect with you all because I want you to be great. I want you to reach your height of where you see yourself going in and get through those clouds that we sometimes face. And I want you to know that you're not alone on this journey. You always got me. You always have me. And like I said, you can always reach me on Instagram, email, however you can reach me. I'm always responsive because I am here for your growth. Check out all the links down below. Everything is down there. Above anything that you do for me, hitting the links down below, rating and review, I want you to do this for me. Do this for yourself. Continue to show up for yourself. Continue to show up as a better version of you. Keep growing, keep healing, and just keep going no matter what. You hear the outro rolling in, you know what that means. Everybody's greatest within.